What's up guys, it's Caitlin B, and today I'm gonna do a plan with me, Caitlin B. Here's the tea. Dr. Seuss is quaking. But I asked you guys on Instagram recently if you'd like to see a plan with me video because I got this new planner and I'm real excited about it. I've been waiting to film this video in order to use it. If you listen to our goal setting episode of That's Loaded podcast, I talked about how I got this planner and I'm really excited about it because it's all about 90-day goals and how to create a vision. It really breaks it down for you. And for me, making your goals really achievable and actually coming true is by breaking them down and creating systems. Doing things monthly, weekly, and daily is the key because it's not just gonna happen overnight, and it sure as hell isn't gonna happen if you don't do anything. So I'm gonna take you through not only my 90-day goal and how I'm going to manifest that, but I'm also just gonna take you through this planner because it's so unique and I love seeing like planner walkthroughs and what's all in it before I make a decision on what planner I want. And I didn't really find many on this planner. So hopefully this will help you guys out if you're looking to elevate your goal setting this year. You can start a 90-day goal whenever. It doesn't have to be just in January, obviously. So let's dive into it. So I researched goal setting agendas specifically, and I came across this one and I really loved the layout of this. So I thought we could just kind of go through it and I'll, write my goals together. Got the first page here about self-care. This planner is made up of 4 components. So we have self-care, your 90-day vision, weekly and daily rituals, as well as organizing your gorgeous chaos, which is where you can put your extra to-do lists, your projects, daily notes, meal planning, meetings, all of that stuff. Okay, so the first page is all about self-care and incorporating new self-care practices into your 90-day vision, which I really like that it's not just about productivity in a work sense. It's also like wellness. We love a good beauty ritual. We got the AM, PM, and weekly or monthly. AM rituals, I want to continue putting on my sunscreen every day. Love a good SPF. I don't know, I've been really liking how my skin reacts to beauty oil lately, so I'm just gonna put that on there. I keep my AM skincare pretty simple. For PM, I wanna continue doing my retinol. Olay's Retinol 24 line is amazing. Curology has also been really helping my skin. Moisturizer. And then weekly or monthly, I will do a gua sha, which is basically like lymphatic drainage. I kind of want to do a whole video on this, or at least like a reel on my Instagram, because it's truly changed my life. Not to be dramatic. We keep it simple. So this section on self is basically giving yourself nourishment for sustainable success. Some ideas are what makes your body feel alive and vibrant, things like exercise, yoga, smoothies, vitamins, which I just love that they include this in a planner because so many people think self-care is not productive. Eating foods that fuel me and less processed foods. I get in like weird cycles where I want nothing to do with packaged like processed foods, and then that's all I want to eat. So, I mean, that's life. That's fine. But eating more like whole foods. I wrote I want to move my body at least 30 minutes a day, which doesn't sound like much, and it shouldn't be. That's like the bare minimum, honestly. There are days that I will sit at my desk and edit or film, answer emails, and it'll be like 6 hours and I don't move my body. It's a good reminder, even just like a little walk around the neighborhood, some fresh air would be great. I love a good bath once a month with Epsom salts. It's like magnesium. It makes you feel so good and relaxed after. I will link my favorite Epsom salt down below. You feel like buzzed. It's crazy. Like your body just like absorbs that magnesium. I'm gonna leave it at this. I want it to be realistic for me. I'm not gonna try to make it, super crazy. Next, we have a section for the soul. This section on soul is really cool to me because I read a book called High Performance Habits, which I will also link down below. It is such a good book. It changed my perspective on so many things and just how little habits can attribute to your overall success and how really high performance people structure their day. They always know what's ahead. You ask them, what their values are, things they're working on, they have an answer for you automatically. Just got me thinking a lot about alignment and my values and things that truly mattered to me. So I don't know, this resonates a lot with that book and things that I learned there. So I think getting clear on what you value, what's important to you, what you enjoy doing, and what your natural talents are, what brings out the best in you, what brings out the worst in me. Like these were performance prompts that were from that book that I've actually already answered in that. So I'm going to skip this this for now and answer this later, but I just wanted to show this section because getting clear on this will help you determine what things you should be focusing on for your goals. And it can be personal, it can also be professional. And then this section focuses on how research shows that we need close relationships for your soul care. Friends boost your happiness, reduces your stress, promotes growth. You know, I have a lot of friends from back home that I have not connected with in a really long time. Like we text here and there, but I haven't like seen their face. And every time I do, I just feel so like rejuvenated after talking to them. So I want to make it more of a priority these next 90 days to at least FaceTime with a couple friends. I'll continue filling this out, but I do want to keep moving and showing you what's all in this planner because I think it's so unique compared to other planners that I've ever had. So this one is like different things that we can do to organize our home, to make it our sanctuary. And I think that's so important, making your home a reflection of the environment you want to create. When I am super stressed out and, and I have so many things on my plate, that reflects directly to my home environment. I can always tell when I have too many things on my plate because the dishes will stack up. I have clothes piling on the floor. I haven't vacuumed the floors in a while. Like it adds up. It's a direct reflection of the chaos inside me. So I really like this because this has been one of my resolutions, is to continue putting more time into my home and picking up after myself, organizing it, making it a space that like I thrive in and it excites me and inspires me. Obviously with the nature of my job, a lot of products are coming in and it's so easy to just let the boxes pile up and pile up. So I want to take the recycling out like within a day of receiving them. And I've been trying to do this over the last couple of weeks and it's been great, but I want to continue doing that obviously over the next 90 days. Something recently I've been doing is trying to clean the kitchen either at night, like right before I go to bed, or else in the morning is typically when it happens, but I'll just do it first thing so that I can start the day off fresh. Everything is put away. There's no like pile up of dishes and it's so nice. And a 10-minute pickup of my office every night. Just a quick little sweep because during the day when I'm filming, especially if it's a haul or something, I have clothes piled up on the floors. Again, it's just one thing leads to another. The next day, a little bit more gets added to the pile and it's a vicious cycle, which leads to me having this huge cleanup once a week. And it gets way too much. So I would like to do just a 10-minute little nightly cleanup, nothing crazy. I can put on my AirPods and listen to it. It makes it so much better and more enjoyable, or even a YouTube video. As far as decorating, I want to get an office rug and I want to do a painting for my office as well. So I want to actually do the painting. I have a canvas all ready to go. And I just need to figure out what I want to do for that. And then I also want to get my 2021 vision boards up and like my branding board. And I also will be filming that video. So I ordered everything. That's ready to go. And yeah, it'll just make it feel a little bit more homey in here and inspiring. So that is it for the soul. On this page, we have seeds, which are just little things that you can do to help you grow. And then down here, we have little savers that you can write that will bring you pleasure. Bigger savers like vacation, career advancement. So like little things you can do daily, and then, bigger life goals like that. This page I'm super excited about. It's all about structuring your week and having theme days. So it has little examples up here. I've listened to other podcasts of like successful people doing this. You always know what kind of tasks you're doing, and it just makes it, you just become more productive that way. And obviously podcasting doesn't take up my whole day by any means, but doing this will take up a good chunk, especially creating social graphics and promoting the previous day's episode because we go live on Tuesdays, structuring out the next couple of weeks or shows or getting guests lined up, stuff like that. I also want Mondays for sure to be my planning day. So I like to do more my behind the scenes stuff, my emails, catch up on that, do content prep, what kind of content I want to shoot for that week, but not necessarily actually shooting it that day. I like to prep it in advance so that I know what I should be shooting, plan if there's, like outfits I need to get done, things I need to purchase for a video, and then strategy. So again, looking at my insights that day, figuring out what videos I want to film, putting that in the content calendar, just doing more organization stuff. I don't know. I've been kind of doing that on my Mondays, and I really like starting my week off like that because I feel super prepared when I know everything is laid out. So I'm going to figure out the rest of my themed days later, but let's move on, shall we? Okay, so moving on to the 90-day vision, which is creating these goals for the next 90 days and breaking them down. The 90-day vision, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. Like making this, like it's becoming real now. So in 90 days, it will be April 22nd. Oh my goodness. So in the next 90 days, I want to feel, this one is easy for me. I want to feel aligned because that's my word of the year. I did a little Instagram on this recently. I highly recommend making yourself either a mantra, it could be a phrase, or just picking a word of the year that you want to carry on with you as the theme of your year, truly. It sounds so corny, but it genuinely serves as such a great reminder to keep focused in everything you do, especially when you're creating your goals or trying to manifest something. I also want to feel valuable and creative and excited about my content and my growth, because that's a huge thing for me in my goals. As you'll see, I just really want to focus on my growth this year. I also want to feel balanced and organized, like I'm efficient. I've got systems down. I've got theme days, reorganize my digital calendar, which if you guys want a video on that as well, let me know, because as much as I love having a physical planner for my goals and stuff, I've found that I'm so much more efficient in my digital calendar when it comes to work stuff. And then a little personal mantra or affirmation here is my success is inevitable. I love this quote so much. I've been using it on my vision boards for the past couple of years and it makes me feel on top of it, you know? In 90 days, I want to manifest. What's your 90-day goal? You know, what do you want to achieve? It could be one thing that you want to focus on. It could be personal. It could be professional. You can have different categories for this. You don't have to do just one thing, but this is kind of like a bullet journal, so you can write as many things as you want, truly. So I'm going to do a couple. They all kind of relate to the bigger goal of YouTube growth, but we'll break it down. Gosh, I feel like my handwriting is so horrible because I'm writing it so far away, but anywho, so in the next 90 days, I want to manifest growth. It's no secret my views have gone significantly down since I started my channel 10 years ago, and that's, you know, inevitable. Everybody goes through ups and downs, but I've genuinely been at a plateau for a really, really long time. But I've never really made a 90-day vision to correct it and to get past the plateau. I want to gain 2,000 new YouTube subscribers within the next 90 days, and that's really scary for me to put a number on it. I also want to gain 2,000 new Instagram followers, another scary one for me to put out there because I've been losing Instagram followers for so long. Going along with that, I want to increase my YouTube views per video. I need to figure out what my average is right now. It really varies across the board, but I want to create a new minimum for myself, like a goal, try to stick to that in videos that are doing well, as well as I would love to have a video that I post within these next 90 days hit 50K, and that's the T, sis. I know a lot of mine are numbers based and seem like superficial, but this is my job, and it gets to a point where like I hit a plateau for a while and I was fine with it, didn't really care because I was putting myself into other ventures that I was more passionate about at the time. But I truly love YouTube, and over the past year I've been loving creating videos more than I have in the last few years, and I want to just keep creating videos that you guys enjoy, look at my insights, do things like that. So that kind of brings me to the last section here, which is in order to manifest my 90-day vision, I will focus on these activities. So this is where you create your systems, which is really exciting. And I talked about this in the podcast as well, breaking down your goals and visions into little bullet points or, you know, specific actions that you can take daily or weekly. And then once you have these, I'm going to put them in my content calendar or my digital calendar and have kind of time block throughout the week these activities that I can do. How I'm going to actually manifest this vision. These are obviously just bullet points, but I will break these down more on a Google Doc just because I'm psycho and like to really break it down. And I just don't have enough space here because I have multiple goals. But how I'm going to grow, I want to focus on more how-to videos. I noticed by looking at my insights that that is where I'm gaining the most subscribers from. People are coming to my channel from. You guys are viewing the most. And it's weird to me because I just never really made that connection, like how to depuff my face after being hungover or eating a bunch of ramen the night before. Definitely incorporating more of those into my content. I also want to focus on more content that adds value to your lives over vlogs, which are not great for longevity. I know it's tough because I know a lot of people give feedback that they love vlogs, but they don't actually perform that well on my channel, and they're not great for longevity, which is, at least during these 90 days, I want to focus on gaining new subscribers, increasing viewership, things that you guys love. And when you're busy, people don't really go back to my vlogs that they missed a month ago. They're kind of over it. So not to say I won't do any vlogs by any means, but for the most part, I'm going to be focusing more on value. I also want to continue looking at my insights monthly. I don't want to obsess over the numbers. That's not healthy, but just at the end or beginning of every month, just taking a quick look at my insights, what's working, what you guys are responding well to, as well as staying on top of trends and my unique point of view added to that. I'm not one to hop on the bandwagon of YouTube trends. But if there's something that is trending that I resonate with, that I can add my own like unique point of view to that, definitely just trying that out and seeing how you guys respond to that. I would like to post at least 2 videos a week. Not to say this is gonna start this week, because I do need to plan a couple of videos in advance to film those, but for the most part, trying to stay on top of it with 2 videos a week at least, I think is an attainable goal. As far as Instagram growth, I think I can do this more with Reels. Reels is where it's at, and literally have never even tried a Reel, which is so bad of me. That's where people are getting the most traction from right now and gaining Instagram followers, but I think I can make them fun for you guys and entertaining, and something that is either entertaining to you or adds value. We'll see with that. It's honestly going to be a test, but I also want to do more TikToks because that's super fun, and continue posting Instagram stories daily. I go through phases where I just don't want to show my face for days. I know that's not great because, people follow you and then forget who the heck you are days or weeks later if you don't post. So just staying on top of that and showing, my daily life. That's kind of my plan. And again, I will break these down a little bit more in my Google Docs, but this is just a really good guide and straightforward way to look at your vision as well as how to actually manifest them. So kind of scary for me to put out my systems and goals here because they could fail. Like this could be an epic fail. Just because you manifest it and put it on paper doesn't mean it's for sure going to happen. You actually have to create the systems. You actually have to do these things. So I just want to make that clear because that's a huge question I get with manifesting is it's not working. Like, how do I do this? I put it on paper or I put it on a vision board, but it's not working. I definitely want to do a video actually on that, on mistakes people have and misconceptions when it comes to manifesting. But as a little footnote version, you got to do the work, ladies and gents. And then I will just give you a quick little overview of the rest of the planner. You have a section for detoxing your brain, defining your priorities, pulling weeds, planting seeds, structuring your day. This is not my handwriting. This is actually just an example that they put in here, which I really enjoy because it gives you a good visual of like all the possibilities you can do with this planner. So you have pulling weeds, planting seeds, and then structuring your day. You actually just write in your own dates up here. You can put your AM rituals up here. This is so cute. I love this so much. And then this section right here is your 5-day plan. So this is kind of like your overview of the past 5 days. Like, what do you want to accomplish that will help you achieve your 90-day vision? So for me, I could put, I want to create 2 TikToks and 2 Reels this week. Because when you create a goal for, 2021, it seems so far-fetched and you're so excited about it in January. If you don't change your monthly, your daily, your weekly habits or put in the time to get closer to your goal every single day, you're going to stay stagnant. So I really like how this planner breaks it down for you. And then on here, you have your gorgeous chaos to organize. So it's just extra daily to-dos, notes. You can do meal planning and projects. This is going to be great because I can plan some of my videos, or if I have like a reel idea, TikTok idea, I can just add it over here. Besides like your monthly planning, you have this section for week 1. You have this for every week, which is so cool. I'm gonna do the week of January 24th. And then you have your opening ritual. This is where you set intentions for the week. You can even do a vision page. You can do gratitude list, budgeting sheet, sketching, whatever you desire. You have a brain dump of your top 3 priorities for the week, which I love. So I want to film 2 reels, film 2 YouTube videos, including my vision board video. And then I want an Instagram story, a minimum of 5 frames per day. Attainable starting goal. Also, this is an example week and how you can kind of use this space. You can sketch, color code it if you'd like. I decided to fill out my week and show you guys this as well. I didn't color code it. I actually ordered new pens because I ran out of all my favorite colors. Okay, so bringing you in, this is my week 1. So this will be starting tomorrow, the day after I post this. So I use my space to put my gratitudes for the week and my intentions. I also have other space down here if I want to add other things coming up. I don't have too many things down for my brain dump area, but I figure I'll, write more stuff throughout the week. And then this is my week in advance. So once my pens come in, I'll probably for future weeks delegate a different color for pulling weeds, planting seeds, and my structure for the day just to make it a little bit more appealing to the eye. Up here, I have my AM rituals, which are pretty much all the same. It's just reading, gratitude journal for Mondays, and then skincare. And then the rest of the days are all reading, skincare, and lemon water. This section on pulling weeds are the things that you don't really want to do. They're the tasks that you probably put off. For Mondays, I've designated my theme of the day to be planning. One of my weeds are restructuring my sheets for brand collaborations. I have like a digital sheet that I organize it, and I've found a new way that I can organize it better, a little bit more efficiently. So I want to redo that make my bed, and put dishes away if needed. Planting seeds, these are the things that will help you grow, like little things that you can do every single day that will contribute to your overall growth and your goals. So I wrote stories every single day, just a couple of ideas for Instagram stories. This is basically just a reminder. I don't really plan my Instagram stories in advance. I just show my daily life and whatever comes up that day, but I just wanted to put this down so that it will remind me to post. And then I want to plan content and captions for the week ahead. And then for my structure of the day, this is just a guide. I tend to wake up earlier than 8, but this is kind of my time to read, journal, post my mantras, just running errands, planning content for the day. And then at night, down here are your PM rituals. So I have my skincare, reading, and bachelor night if I watch that. Tuesday this week is designated to my filming day. So I have a YouTube video I need to film, and I figure I'll just be working on that pretty much all day because that includes filming as well as editing that video. I also want to get a home workout in. On Wednesday, like I said, is my podcast day. So that will be when Sarah and I record our podcast. I'm not exactly sure what time we're recording yet, so I don't have that structured out too much, but I also wrote I want to create my podcast assets, like my social media graphics and stuff, get that all done for the week as well as for the next week's episode. And then I will work out and keep editing my video. Thursday, I want to make my shoot day, Instagrams, Reels, and TikToks. So I figure this will take up a lot of the day because not only do I want to shoot them, but I want to edit the Reels so that they're just ready to go. And then Friday, all I have really is I want to shoot my vision board video, shoot some iPhone clips for a future reel, and maybe start editing that or importing it at least, and then, enjoying my Friday night. So I obviously have way more things to do throughout the week than just this, but I figure this will be like a nice guide for me to look at. Finally, we have the 5-day plan section. So for here, I just kind of wrote like a recap of the tasks from this week that I really want to get done, my priorities for the week. It's just like a nice side reminder on the main page. So I have reels. I also want to shoot 2 YouTube videos. Like I said, I have a brand deal I need to shoot. So I would love to shoot that, edit, and submit it this week. I have my word of the year as a little reminder. I also want to start my 2020 taxes, which was one of my pulling weeds for the week. I need to finish my Saturday and Sunday from this week. And then you have your closing ritual, which obviously I will fill out at the end of next week, but it's a good time to reflect on your week, which once again, this relates to my high performance habits book that I read. And that book reiterates how important it is to have weekly check-ins with yourself, even daily check-ins with yourself, but I think weekly is more attainable. So you have I feel, I learned, I celebrate. What do I want to do the same or differently next week? Aside from that, you have your last section, which is organizing your gorgeous chaos. So you have extra daily to-dos. You can put your notes, your meal planning, projects, and then here you have containers for your thoughts, meetings, projects, ideas, visioning, or doodling. So there is so much space in this planner for everything you could possibly need to hold yourself accountable, bring your visions to life. And I'm just excited to show you the results 3 months from now, have this be like a blueprint for my goals. It'll be interesting to see what the results will be. There you have it, guys. Those are my next 90 days. And as uncomfy as it is to put it all out there, I truly believe that's like the first step for manifesting to like really rev it up. So you got all the tea. I think I want to do an update video and take you guys through my 90-day vision, how I filled this out over the last 90 days, if any of them came true, which hopefully they did. Let me know in the comments below if that's something that you would be interested in seeing, and give this video a thumbs up if you like this and want more Plan With Me videos in the future. I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I will see you in my next one. Mwah!